XRP is a digital asset that has become a focal point in the world of cryptocurrencies and blockchain technology. Its story is intertwined with the aspirations of making global financial transactions faster, more efficient, and less costly. But what exactly is XRP? How does it work? And why does it generate so much discussion in the financial and crypto communities? To understand XRP, it's essential to take a step back and look at the broader context of international payments. Traditionally, moving money across borders has been slow, expensive, and fraught with inefficiencies. Banks rely on a complex network of intermediaries, often called correspondent banks, to facilitate these transfers. Each step adds time, cost, and potential for error. For example, sending money from one country to another might take several days, with various fees chipped away at each stage of the journey. This is where Ripple, the company behind XRP, sought to make a difference. Founded in 2012, Ripple envisioned a world where money could move as seamlessly as information does on the internet. At the core of this vision is RippleNet, a network designed to connect banks, payment providers, and digital asset exchanges, enabling real-time settlement of funds. XRP was created as a digital asset to serve as a bridge currency within this network, facilitating instant liquidity and settlement between different currencies. Unlike Bitcoin, which was designed as a decentralized alternative to government-issued currency, XRP's primary use case is as a tool for financial institutions to move value quickly and efficiently. The XRP ledger, the underlying blockchain technology, is a decentralized open-source platform that can process transactions in just a few seconds and handle up to 1,500 transactions per second. This is a significant improvement over Bitcoin's average of 7 transactions per second, and even outpaces traditional payment networks such as Visa and MasterCard in certain scenarios. One of the key innovations of XRP is its consensus protocol. Instead of relying on energy-intensive mining like Bitcoin, the XRP ledger uses a unique consensus algorithm involving a network of independent validators. These validators agree on the order and outcome of transactions, ensuring the integrity of the ledger without the need for massive computational power. This not only makes XRP transactions fast and efficient, but also environmentally friendly compared to proof-of-work cryptocurrencies. XRP's role as a bridge currency is particularly noteworthy. In the traditional financial system, banks often need to hold large reserves of foreign currency in accounts around the world, known as nostro accounts, to facilitate international payments. This practice ties up capital and introduces additional risks. With XRP, banks can convert their local currency into XRP, send it instantly to another bank, and have it converted into the destination currency within seconds. This process eliminates the need for multiple intermediaries and reduces the overall cost and complexity of cross-border payments. However, XRP's journey has not been without controversy. One of the main points of contention revolves around its relationship with Ripple, the company. While Ripple insists that XRP is an independent digital asset and the XRP ledger is decentralized, critics argue that Ripple's significant holdings of XRP, over half of the total supply at one point, give it too much influence over the asset's ecosystem. Ripple has addressed some of these concerns by placing much of its XRP holdings in escrow, releasing them on a set schedule to increase transparency and predictability. Another major source of debate has been regulatory scrutiny, particularly in the United States. In December 2020, the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, filed a lawsuit against Ripple, alleging that its sale of XRP constituted an unregistered securities offering. This legal battle has had significant implications for the price and adoption of XRP, as well as for the broader cryptocurrency industry. Many exchanges in the US suspended XRP trading, and the case has become a touchstone for how digital assets are classified and regulated in the country. Despite these challenges, XRP continues to have a dedicated global community and a range of use cases. Beyond its primary function as a bridge currency for financial institutions, XRP is used by individuals for low-cost, fast remittances and payments. There are also developers building decentralized applications on the XRP ledger, exploring its capabilities for tokenization, smart contracts, and more. The price of XRP has experienced dramatic fluctuations, influenced by broader trends in the cryptocurrency market, developments in the SEC lawsuit, and news about partnerships and adoptions within the financial industry. Like many digital assets, XRP's value is subject to market sentiment, speculation, and the pace of real-world adoption. One aspect that sets XRP apart from many other cryptocurrencies is its focus on practical utility and integration with existing financial infrastructure. While some digital assets aim to replace traditional systems, XRP and Ripple have generally sought to work with banks and regulators to enhance the efficiency of the current financial landscape. This approach has won Ripple a number of high-profile partnerships with banks and payment providers around the world, though widespread adoption remains a work in progress. XRP's technology also boasts certain technical advantages. Its transaction fees are extremely low, often a fraction of a cent, making microtransactions feasible. The ledger's design allows for quick finality. Once a transaction is confirmed, it is irreversible and settled. Security features are built into the protocol, with a combination of cryptography and decentralized validation ensuring the integrity of the network. It's also important to understand the distribution and supply dynamics of XRP. At its creation, 100 billion XRP tokens were generated, with no further creation possible according to the protocol. This contrasts with Bitcoin, which is mined over time, or Ethereum, which has no fixed supply cap. Ripple was initially allocated a significant portion of the XRP supply, while the rest was released to the public through various mechanisms. This distribution model has been a frequent subject of debate, with advocates emphasizing the benefits of predictable supply and detractors raising concerns about centralization. Looking to the future, the prospects for XRP depend on a combination of legal, technological, and market factors. The outcome of the SEC lawsuit will likely set an important precedent for how digital assets are treated under US law, potentially impacting the entire crypto industry. Meanwhile, ongoing efforts to improve the XRP ledger and expand its ecosystem could unlock new use cases and drive further adoption. There is also a growing focus on interoperability in the world of digital assets. As central banks around the world explore the development of central bank digital currencies, or CBDCs, the role of bridge assets like XRP could become increasingly important. In a world where multiple digital currencies coexist, the ability to move value seamlessly between different networks will be crucial, and XRP is positioned as a solution to this challenge. Of course, as with any investment or technology, there are risks and uncertainties. Regulatory changes, technological competition, and shifts in market sentiment can all impact the trajectory of XRP. It is essential for anyone interested in XRP, whether as a user, developer, or investor, to stay informed and consider both the opportunities and challenges. XRP's journey reflects the broader evolution of the cryptocurrency industry, from its roots as a movement for financial sovereignty and decentralization to its current efforts to integrate with and enhance the global financial system. Its blend of speed, efficiency, and focus on real-world utility has earned it both ardent supporters and fierce critics. For those new to XRP, understanding its core principles can provide valuable insight into the potential and complexity of blockchain technology. At its heart, XRP is about removing friction from the movement of money, making it faster, cheaper, and more accessible. Whether it ultimately fulfills this promise will depend on ongoing innovation, collaboration, and adaptation to a rapidly changing financial landscape. As the world continues to embrace digital transformation in finance, the story of XRP offers a glimpse into both the challenges and possibilities that lie ahead. Whether it becomes a foundational piece of the global payments infrastructure or remains a specialized tool for certain use cases, XRP has already left a significant mark on the world of digital assets, sparking debate, innovation, and a re-evaluation of what's possible in the movement of value across borders. In summary, XRP stands at the intersection of technology and finance, aiming to bridge the gap between traditional systems and the digital future. Its strengths, speed, low cost, and scalability make it an attractive option for cross-border payments, while its challenges, regulatory scrutiny, and questions about decentralization highlight the growing pains of an industry in transition. As the conversation around digital assets continues to evolve, XRP's role will remain a topic of keen interest, innovation, and debate among technologists, financiers, and regulators alike.